Hello. Welcome to another Today's Decay, where we celebrate personal beginnings of everything important since the dawn of time. It is March 15th. I missed yesterday. I was busy with work. What can I say? I'm sorry. But next year, we'll get to March 14th next year. Won't we, pal? Meanwhile, today, March 15th, all sorts of exciting stuff going on. I get the sense that it's a day to spend in front of the television because on this day in 1880, Herbert M. Dolly was born. I know, you don't know who that is. And that's a major problem because he was a major in the army. uh, but more than that, there's this book on him. Yeah, right here. Put out by the Dinosaur Museum of Blanding, Utah. I talked about him briefly the other day on Willis O'Brien's birthday, but I already had this dog on me and the book was all the way over there, so I couldn't get it for reference. But here's the book that's all on Major Herbert M. Dolly. And he was a filmmaker, animator, stage director, producer, a couple other things. Life just kind of kept going. And apparently pioneered like the stop motion animation technique that for the better part of the 20th century was thought to be like Willis O'Brien's creation. Willis worked with him, but may have actually learned his trade from him, and then he's like disappears from the history books. He was never in there was no history books at the time to be written, because it was the current time. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, this book is awesome, and it comes with a DVD of restored versions of The Ghost of Slumber Mountain and Along the Moonbeam Trail. He worked, I believe, in The Lost World as well, or maybe Lost World was where they split, and Willis O'Brien really took on his own career. But yeah, Ghost of Slumber Mountain and Along the Moonbeam Trail, which is like 1918 is Ghost of Slumber Mountain, and Moonbeam Trail is 21. But this is super cool. There's like all sorts of great primitive things in here. If I can find them. It's a really great book. Like, what is this? Here's Herbert Dolly in the lead role of Death Takes a Holiday on stage in 1937. What did I just drop? I don't know if you can see that. Let's find some of his dinosaurs, though, because that's where stuff gets really cool. Yeah, here we go. Along the Moonbeam Trail. I mean, this was like a lost, unknown film for so long. Not even, like, written about and considered, like, a sought-after legendary thing, you know? I'm not done with you. Anyway, it's a fantastic book. I haven't spent enough time with it, sadly, but this is a legacy that is worth finding out about. Major Herbert M. Dolly, today, 1880, born into the world. And he didn't die till like 1970. So whatever, I mean, you've already got like Ray Harryhausen, Willis O'Brien's like protege, doing all sorts of wonderful work throughout the 50s and 60s. So I'd love to get like his perspective on like, well, I guess I should have copywritten that or whatever. I don't know. Unknown, because I haven't spent the time reading the book yet. But maybe for next year, I can give you a much more insightful Today's Decay. What else? On this day, 1931, DJ Fontana, born, Elvis's drummer. Some people say rockabilly isn't rockabilly unless there's no drums. I don't think that's true. And I'm not even going to get into that because that's just like arguments for argument's sake. It's either good music or it's not. And I think early Elvis, Sun Records Elvis, pre-Army Elvis is pretty damn great. So thank you, DJ Fontana, for that. What else? 1940, on this day, Drums of Fu Manchu premiered. This is a really ridiculous Fu Manchu serial with these zombies that had their head shaved and like they're turned into what is the word? I forget. But basically, he's got an army of zombies, and it's 1940, and there's like every wonderful uh, uh, plot twist, um, car crash, robots, you name it. This is a great serial. Lots of nonsense, and Dwight Fry features in it for a short period of time. And on this day, 1956, the film Forbidden Planet premiered. Love this movie. Haven't seen it in a long time. I think maybe that's what we could watch tonight. I think he's ready for bed. Anyway, that's it. From us to you. Till tomorrow. Goodbye.